Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 6 game on Winter Himmelsdorf. I am driving the American Tier 5 tank destroyer, the M10 Wolverine. Yeah, I know, you're supposed to say T-67 there, weren't you? But no, I do actually occasionally drive other tanks. And I've been working my way up the American armored and generally turretless tank destroyer line to, just to check out what they're all about. And here at Tier 5, we have the M10 Wolverine, which is a little slower than its counterpart, the T-67. It's got some actual armor, so it can occasionally pretend it will bounce shells. It has a slightly better gun. It should have a slightly less distracted driver. And it's just a generally more of a, it's generally much more of a long-range pinpoint sniper than the 67, which is much more of a close-range sneaky attack craft, if that makes any sense. Wolverine prefers to do it from long range. So here on Himmelsdorf, which is definitely not a TD-friendly map, I'm going to come down here to this corner, and I'm going to try and snipe up onto the hill to try and keep the enemy team from running around the western side of the castle to outflank my team. First, I think I'm going to try and do something about this Covenanter. He's rushing this Crusader, he's planning to try and right by and get the artillery, or he's going to ram himself into the Crusader for some reason. Now, 2-7 down the other end, but he's moving off towards the railway. He's not really concerned. Looks like I gotta start putting some pressure on the enemy tanks, sort of trying to push around the castle here. Hang on. Are shooting me? I can see me. Oh, it's essentially on this tank. So, oh, there's a steward over there. Well, I'll just kill him, and then I can go back to sniping at them, right? Ow! Okay, so I can't go out there because, clearly, in order to shoot the steward, I have to expose too much of my tank. I have to wait until something happens to that steward before I can go out there and assist the guys on the hill. Which just sucks because they're pretty clearly about to be overrun, so I try to kill the steward, hope he'll pop out the side so I can kill him. Oh, okay, he's already dead. Turn the turrets. Ooh, they're already pushing around. Fire in. If I actually, aim, right? There we go. Now they're getting around the hill. The target's getting kind of small. The shooting is definitely not being very good here. And the hill is going to run. Okay, new plan. There's a Wolverine, T-67, and some maybe other things down here. But we got to find out what they are, kill them all, and at least clear one side of the cap so we don't get stuck in the middle of a red team sandwich, because that will end very poorly for my team. Oh, there's a 50 down here to go with the Wolverine. That's going to be a lot of fun. But it looks like they're occupied with the Crusader, the VK3601H, and the T1 Heavy. Maybe I can take them from behind. Alright, you, Tier 6 Heavy, go first. Yeah, there's no way I'm not being lit here, of course. I just don't care. I gotta kill these guys. Never even flinches, he's too busy shooting other tanks. Alright. Now this Wolverine is practically the anti-tank howitzer, unlike the T-150. And he's hit from behind, nearly turns his gun to bear, gets stuck on the scenery, and his slow turret, very typical of turret tank destroyers, they're slow turrets. It means he can't bring his gun to bear before I have just DPM'd him straight out of the game. Alright, cool. First kill, album damage done. Let's check down here to make sure there's no artillery. It might complicate things. Hello, artillery! Juke! Well, you're mine now. Oh, yummy Tier 6 artillery. There we go. Alright. This flank is definitely clear. Turn around to go and help face off with the heavy tanks, and it looks like an SU-100 that are coming around from the north. Now try and help up the KV-85. He's arguably the strongest combat tank left in the team in our Tier 6s, but oh, he's getting beaten to death. He's about to be outflanked. I'm not going to be able to get time to save him. Maybe this ain't a little vengeance in. Those guns are going this way. Not interested. Pardon me, VK. I probably shouldn't have thrown it behind me. Okay. Well, now they're going to have to go after the SU-85 because he's capping. Oh, M37's taking an interest in me. That means that artillery's probably up on the hill. But first things first. There's the SU-85. Let's see if it arrives in front of my gun here. Hello, VK. Okay, I'll hit the KV-1. That's fine. Alright, there's probably a bunch of heavy tanks coming looking this way. I'm not interested in fighting that. Yep, look at them all. VK-30H just looked up very nicely for me. Maybe it's the artillery. I'm really not sure. All I know is that now we've got them in the sandwich. Now that KV-1 looked like he was turning around and coming back this way, so we have to finish him. Oh, there he is. A little bit lucky there, snapping the shot and having it go in. Nope, our artillery's doing. There's no way experimental at full health coming in on it. But VK kills his counterpart, and I'm just going to sit here and there's to reset the KV-1S, but he ducks away. Oh, well, I took a shell from the artillery at least, so he's at 481 health, but still an awful lot of very big tank. 37 is still taking interest in me. He's definitely up on the hill. I do not want to be artillery, so I'm going to be careful about hitting things here as I move across here, trying to minimize my signature to make it as unlikely as possible to be tracking me based on where I hit things. The intent here is to get in and finish off that KV-1S. Fortunately, this little gap in there's a little gap in those buildings right there spots me as I come around, so he's ready and waiting. But I'm lucky, he shoots it in the ground. Boom, no more KV-1S. Alright, well, now I just need to run away, because the OI experimental might round a corner here at any time and turn my tank into scrap. M37 definitely has an interest, because his shooting is being clearly not blessed by RNGesus. The RNGesus is with us. We must take advantage. Alright. OI experimental is spotted our VK-3601H. I have to go and get behind him. My VK doesn't have a lot of health left though for taking on no eye. It's gonna be nasty. Gotta get behind him. This gun's got the pen to go through the OI's armor. Particularly with APCR, which as you might notice, I have selected. I definitely do not want to fail to pen this guy. He needs to go. Okay, well that's the end of that, my last ally. Now it's an OI and M37 versus me. This guy doesn't know I'm coming yet. Let's see if I can get him. You're looking the wrong way. Oh, come on, RNG. Supposed to have my team here. That's a little better. And he gets away. Alright. So I really advanced to this side of the street. Woohoo, RM37 definitely gunning for me. Even M37 just fired. I'm going to wait a few minutes. Look like I'm thinking about setting up an ambush. And then the moment I know I'm off the radar, because the OI disappears, I book it south for all I'm worth. I am just not interested in a face-to-face fight with an OI. He's got the hit points to take my damage while he lines up the shot and blows me away. So I juke out here into the railway to make sure if he suddenly pops up behind that quarter behind me, he won't see me anymore, and he'll have no idea where I've gone. Now I'm shifting priorities again. The OI is only a problem if I let him catch me. The OI is pretty fast, but not as fast as a Wolverine. My T-67 probably would have been a far better tank for this whole situation. But yeah, now I'm just trying to remain undetected. Normally I would have gone left there, but that might have exposed me to the OI, so I continue south. And the turn here. I've guessed that M37 is up on the hill, so that's where I'm going. See if I can find him, take him out, leave the OI without any support whatsoever. And then it's going to be all about seeing if I can dance circles around him until I kill him. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit to minimize the amount of time we spent just wandering around. Now, of course, the risk here is the M37 is more than capable of swatting me flat if he happens to be looking this way. I can just only hope that he's still looking out to the west, covering his OI buddy, so I can be sneaking up on him. Okay, someone's hit the base. I'd say it's the OI. I'm going to continue advancing on the assumption that it is actually him. There is the M37. Right where I expected him, on the hill. He's suddenly going, hang on. He's here? That's not good. He stops, he lines it up, and I get off the first shot first. And yes, I was hitting Crusader in hopes that that would help him miss. Okay. I come down the hill in this direction. 2 times speed because it takes a little while to get back down there, but I have plenty of time. So we get there, it's almost 3 minutes to cap on this map. It's not a very big map on this version of the map. It's a very, very small map. So I take my time. I go south off the hill, but then go up heavy tank alley here. With the intent of approaching the cap circle from the north. Once again, I'm hoping to outthink him, get in a shot for free to get the reset, and I can spend all the time I need getting into position to finish him off. Well, yeah, all the time I need. The match only has about 3.5 minutes left. So, here we go. Coming out of the cap circle. Do I catch him off guard? There he is. Stop. Take aim. I'm not sure where I am yet. Now he is. He's like, oh, behind me. Oh, second shot goes wide. But it's okay. He went and hid behind the pile of wreckage and the building in the middle of the cap circle. Did not come out after me. And now I've reduced him to a 2-shot. This thing, as you notice, shoots really, really quickly. So now, I'm going to circle around. Now, the big advantage of attacking out of the south is there's a bunch of trees and bushes in roughly J2, H2 that I can use to remain concealed while I shoot him to death, hopefully. So even though the amount of time I'm taking here to travel south is potentially means he'll know I'm coming around from the south and have his gun ready for me, the idea is that he will never even see me. There's the trees and bushes right there. Put them solidly between me and the cap circle and start slowly rolling forward. There he is. View range of Wolverine is excellent. So back up, take aim, wait for the camo net to come on, and once it's on, there's no heal spot. Of course, bounce. I don't know why, but that's okay. Wolverine's regular ammo is up to the task. Let's take a look at the post-game stats of that match.